Well, guys, it's been so long since I last did my rantware series and all. However, there's gonna be a part 2 of this, as you thought that I canceled it and all. But unfortunately, there was 2 individuals that I need to mention. But honestly, to be honest, I'm just gonna say, well, it's been so damn long since I last made this. But all of you have been familiar with Rio Rodriguez, am I right? Well, just so you know, things I want to rant about him is, first, he always defamates my character and all. Second, he's stolen my assets without telling me permission, claiming it was fair use when it wasn't, and all of that. Third, there's also one thing I need to mention that I regret is, I regret saying the one word no people should ever say. And the word I'm going to say is going to remain confidential for now. And in all of that, I was able to take all the stolen assets. And I was able to recover my stolen assets back from him and all, by using the screen recorder, which I thankfully have on my phone. And yes, that was my original voice that was stolen by this sucker. Stolen from my original video. Well, before that heartless bozo just simply hacked my channel. And I mean, him and I have been going at it since after 8 years. But now, after all these years, it just finally stopped and all. And the reason why I'm ranting about him is because of how much of an elephant not only has he just become, but also a monster himself. Even though I still recall about the incidents that Rio had made to me earlier. When he first, recorded my audio log, warning him that if he threatened to kill my family, he definitely will know. He will definitely regret it soon and all, for the rest of his pathetic life in the depths of hell. And honestly, when I just, saw the one last message from him, when I told him, didn't that old geezer Reynaldo ever told him to not bully? Like, didn't he ever told him? I mean, the funny thing is, I was able to find his coordinates and all. But the option to keep on finding his coordinates will remain confidential for now, as you seriously do not want to know where the hell he is. I mean, he is in Miami-Dade County in the Floridonian area, but my option to give out his location of where he lives will, remain confidential since, I don't want to be exposing the person who actually lives here and all of that. Well, according to Emanaya/Matebit and all, unfortunately, I'm still sad that Matebit is gone, but he's still not forgotten as a hero. He was once a friend of Rio Rodriguez until a bomb threat came from Rio himself came in. But all that shit he was saying, for what Rio just said to me in my face, and especially the racial expletives he also said to me during the 4th, that he almost ruined and all, that is what's really setting me back. But unfortunately for him, Rio seriously still doesn't know any better. And I finally heard about that he actually accepted his comeuppance. And that was a wise choice. But if he were to continue this again and still have failed to accept this, there's going to be a lot of shit coming for him too. the more he continues that drama. But as for right now, I'm no longer worried about Rio for this moment, for the time being, as of now. But hopefully my biggest hater, who is far worse than Sean B, doesn't do the same exact shit like what Capital City Railfan Productions did and all. As you are all familiar with him derailing the train and all. But that will be in another video by the time I re-mention it. And now the next person I'm gonna rant about is Furryjamsk8 and all, which his original name was Ultimate Arrow 4, if not Jamsk8 Topic at one time. Well, I'm still dreading about the incident that he made with me and getting involved with fights unjustifiably and all, after putting in the one toxic note saying nobody cares, and the worthless threat of banning first comments, which it's the dumbest petition I've ever seen on change.org when I looked that up and all. But sadly, I don't know what to say. But if he wasn't such a heartless ass with me, I wouldn't be a heartless ass with him. And all this drama just happened in the Tornado Siren Madness community and all. And it's been so damn long. It's been about at least a half a decade and a year ago. I mean, it's been so damn long since all this drama has been mentioned. And unfortunately for him, he's just as remorseless like Rio Rodriguez. And not to mention, from what I've heard, he also made a lot of sock puppet accounts and all. But honestly, I do know he still goes to the Beachmont Roll Arena back in Ohio and all. But honestly, I'm not going to go into further detail since I don't know his address and all, since considering that his information is classified. But hopefully, if he wasn't such an ass with me, I would have just let it go. But no, I'm still holding a grudge to this day and all. And yes, some of you might call me an angry rail fan and all. It's just, I'm just so sad about what the other Gen Z people had got their wrong hands into. I just seriously do not understand what has made them go up in this state and all. Hell, with all this brain-rotted shit that I've been witnessing and all, that's my real cause for concern. I mean, I used to be an ass 6 years ago, but now I just finally changed and all, and always will. Even though it's just, honestly, I'm just gonna say, I'm just still gonna say that I still hate Furryjamsk8 and all after what he did from last time, and it's been so long. I mean, sometimes we the people have to, let go of the past and go on with our future. And hopefully it doesn't end up to be bad and all. But honestly, sometimes I really don't like to rant about my haters and all. But the main hater that really set me off is nothing other than Rio himself. I mean, Jamsk8 Topic I'm not worried about as much, really. I'm not really about Furryjamsk8 and all. But the other thing that still worries me sick is about what Rio did to the others, which something tells me that I wasn't the only target of him, as the others were also involved as well. And hopefully, I just hope Rio's apology was actually, was actually valid and all. I mean, I'm still mad about Furryjamsk8 for not being as remorseful unlike Rio and all. I mean, Rio was originally remorseless until now, which means that he's actually showing signs of remorse and letting up. But as for Furryjamsk8, he's just as remorseless, unlike the rest of the others that got into the wrong hands. Hell, I'm afraid 2025 is about to become about the year where people are actually all dumb. Well, except for most of instances of others. Well, in all honesty, I just never had to put up with all of this horseshit the Tornado Siren Madness community had ever gone through after 6 years. But as for right now, I am not going to go any further about what just happened to the Tornado Siren Madness community and all. So honestly, I'm not going to go any further. But anyways, this is all for my rantware. Number 2. That's it. So anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and good luck out there. And do not end up like others that has caused serious harm to the infrastructure. And trust me, you gotta respect the rails. And if you respect them, they will respect you. Good luck.